The worship ceremony has begun. That protagonist's fate wouldn't have already worshipped the Hengyu sect.
Why is this guy here?
Shame on you. Why don't you just drop dead?
Target found. Suitable to become the host's personal disciple. Target Wang Lin, Bone Index 5. Enlightenment Index 10. Mind Index 10. Fortune Index 8. Summarizes the target talent is lacking, but the development potential is huge. Suggests that the income of the door to be taught carefully, and for the pillar of the clan.
Should I accept this disciple? Am I obligated to accept him? Is it necessary for me to take him? It's acceptable either way.
From now on, you're all disciples of the Hengyu sect.
I have followed the teachings of the Master.
To be the host's personal disciple, the subject must first dissolve the previous master-disciple relationship, even if they meet the criteria.
It's all right. It was just a little accident. I'll still have Wang Lin as my disciple. Wang Lin, people like you are a disgrace to the Hengyu sect.
True. Kill yourself again if you can. Ah! If you can pass that test by committing suicide again, then you're a good man.
How can we be in the same clan as this kind of person? In the future, I'll let him know what it means to know that a twisted melon is not sweet.
With the threat of suicide to add the Hengyu sect, it must be the master disliked fellow disciples despised. The sense of belonging to the master must not be strong, so it seems that I still have a great chance.
Father, Mother, I'm going to be immortal.
You can't be immortal in this environment.
Who are you?
You will only be assigned menial jobs in such a sect. How can you cultivate? Plus, you're already less gifted than normal people. Now you're even slower. How can you accomplish anything?
Immortal, what do you mean?
Are you willing to leave the Hengyu sect and join me? I'll teach you everything I know about Taoism. If you want to see what I'm capable of, I'll take down the sect in a heartbeat. Is he wary of me? That's right. This kid blessed also have 8. He's not picking up any treasure, is he? You think that it's unbelievable? No harm. Making up your own mind, I'll stay in the town below the mountain for 20 days. If you figured it out, you can come to town and find me.
Am I being paranoid? Did he not come for my secret treasure?
Just now, Wang Lin's defensive appearance must be afraid that I will rob him. Maybe that kid already has a super god magic weapon, or the old man to help may have already caused his own path to the opposite sky.
The aura of this Hengyu sect is really thicker than our Mountain Gate sect. It's too suitable for cultivation.
It won't be long before this is the territory of the Xuandao sect.
Xuandao sect.
While our master Park Baizi returned unharmed, their master Hengyu sect died in the void battlefield. It's all in the hands of God.
True.
Alas, a good cave is for the strong, and they'll be moving soon.
There are limitless possibilities, and it's great. The essence within the Heavenly Thunder Jade Spirit has been used up, and cultivation has slowed down a lot, but slow cultivation will help me to skillfully utilize my power.
Congratulations to the host for opening all 12 acupoints and reaching the peak of the Qi refining stage, the 12th level of the Grand Completion realm.
It finally worked. Even though I started from the 4th level of Qi cultivation, I reached such a level in less than a year. Could it be that I am also genius?
Master, are you in the house? I have a question for you.
Cough, cough. Come on in. It's time to look good in front of my disciples. How's your training going? Anything you don't understand?
I figured out a martial art last night and was about to ask Master to comment on it. In addition, my bottleneck in the Dao realm is loosening, so I think I'm going to break through.
Master, I stumbled upon a strange flower yesterday and brought it back to ask Master to dispose of it.
Master, I've broken through to the 10th level of Qi refining. I don't know how.
Item name, 3-leafed spectacle orchid. Category, plants. Details, gathering the spiritual energy of heaven and earth, blooming golden light. Function, main ingredient of the barrier breaking pill.
You really haven't dishonored your fortune index of 10. You cultivate virtuous, for the teacher is doubly pleased, but cultivation is not a one-day effort. Remember to be persistent. Go back to rest. Remember the master's teachings. As a master, how can I lose to my pupil? We must speed up the foundation building. Taoist foundation building is divided into 3 levels. During the initial stage, cultivators enhance their mana, surpassing Qi cultivators. In the middle stage, they construct a spiritual platform, which has 9 grades ranging from the best to the most inferior. In the final stage, condense Danding on spiritual platform. It is the most vital part of the Foundation establishment stage. The quality of the Danding determines the cultivator's Dan formation and its impact on the realm after the Golden Core stage. Tiny Tot was in deep trouble back then, because he had a supreme spirit platform in the Heavenly Anger Sea that was even more powerful than the first grade spirit platform. The Golden Core formed by the Supreme Cauldron on the Supreme Spiritual Platform must be the best. Beyond the Golden Core stage, the Nascent Soul and even the Primordial Spirit stages are within reach, and with the youngster's perfect constitution, the Foundation building could lead to a Supreme Spiritual Platform. But if I don't complete the main quest, do I still have a life to know? My 4th disciple hasn't arrived yet, and I don't know when that Xuandao sect will go to the Hengyue sect to kick it out. But I heard that the Hengyue sect and Xuandao sect are geographically closer, and they support each other in defense against foreign forces and the demon race. They may have had an alliance of friendship, so perhaps Xuandao sect's tactics will be somewhat mild to grab the treasure.
So will they come in 2 or 3 months? I'll be 3 meters high in my grave by then.
It seems that I can't just wait for the Xuandao sect to come and mess up. I have to be ready to rob people on the mountain at any time. It's just that this will not only offend the Hengyue sect, but also compete with Wang Lin's golden helper for the job. Now I must use all the power I can. I almost forgot about her when I was practicing the Celestial Cage seal with the ring.
I'm starving. I'm starving. Forget about locking me up. At least you'd give me something to eat. So, why are you coming here?
We've known each other for a long time, and I still don't know your name.
Huh? Why should I tell you?
It's good for you. For example, food.
Really?
Really, but only if you tell the truth. If you try to fool me, you know the consequences.
My name is Tuntun. Now that I've told you, can I get something to eat?
Eat.
Too little. It's not enough.
Is the sword light of the Old Man of the Flaming Sword sect enough?
You're trying to trick me into being a shield for you again.
But if you don't use this method, your tummy will be hungry again. You don't want to starve, do you?
Well, okay. I promise you.
That's a big help.
Where did the centipede go?
Uh-huh. I think there's someone up there.
This centipede could be 100 meters long.
That way. It's where the Hengyue sect is. Could it be that the Xuandao sect has arrived? You're going to Mount Hengyue, right? It should be the start of the Xuandao sect's competition.
Hey, little disciple Wang. Master's here to see you.
Fellow Taoist, Hengyue has produced a lot of promising talents this time.
There is nothing, pardon.
You've come a long way. Please take a rest first.
Ha ha ha, no need. Let's start the competition right away without delay.
He can't wait. Xuandao sect seems to be succeeding. A few days no see. This kid has already shown signs of drawing chi into his body. Something strange. This person is only at the 8th level of chi practicing. It seems that Wang Ling has had some kind of miraculous encounter.
It's too slow. All disciples of the Hengyue sect just go together. I'm good enough. On my own.
How dare you be so arrogant? That's against the rules.
Ha 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 ha, let's make it a one-man show. If any of your disciples can last for 10 seconds without losing, then you win. But I want to add a bonus here if the Xuandao sect wins. My clan wants 500 years of use of Mountain Hengyue.
Here we go. It's a land grab by the bullies.
Taoist fellow.
Is this a joke?
Do you think that disciple can really beat all the disciples of my Hengyue sect by himself?
Undo the talisman.
He actually instantly rose to the full cultivation level of Chi Practitioner.
The talisman in his hand.
It can only be made by a nascent soul stage cultivator.
Don't tell me their ancestor is back.
That's right. Our Xuandao sect master Park Beizi has returned from the void battlefield. He brought back news. 2 of your Hengyue sect's ancestors have all fallen. But on the basis of past friendship, the Xuandao sect won't take it by force. Let's decide the ownership of Mount Hengyue through a competition. If no one else comes forward, it'll be our Xuandao sect's victory.
Our highest level disciple is only at the 10th level of Chi cultivation.
How can we beat that? This is the end.
If I didn't give medicine to Xuandao sect earlier, this match may be a turning point for Wang Ling, the protagonist. What a pity. What a pity.
Since there's no one to fight, then the winner of this match will be us, the Xuandao sect.
Pak Beize is here. All the juniors of the Hengyu Sect come out to me. Mount Hengyue is now the territory of the Xuandao Sect.
Damn. They came prepared. Open the mountain guard formation.
Overestimate your capabilities. I'll say it again. Except for people. You can't take anything with you. More long-winded. I don't mind destroying your entire clan.
In addition, the Xuandao Sect is looking for disciples. Just stay here if you're interested in joining.
Why don't we join the Xuandao Sect?
Yeah. The Hengyu Sect can't even protect its territory. What's the point of staying here?
Aye, let's go. Shoot! Pak Beize. He's digging right into their roots. It's up to Wangling to choose.
That's all we have.
Let's go.
Huh. Wangling is quite a character. I can't believe you haven't abandoned the Hengyu Sect, but it doesn't make any difference. Where's my apprentice? That's where I am.
The Xuandao Sect is absolutely despicable.
Simply bandits.
You get some water over there.
Huh.
Hoo! This master doesn't look like he's any good. Is this what they call a mantis catching a cicada and the bird coming after it?
This bead from the bottom of a cliff. It'll help me heal. And it helps me train. Can it unlock my fate and bring change? I mustn't let anyone else know this secret.
Good boy. Show me that stone bead.
Master, it's just an ordinary marble. I'm just playing with it.
How dare you lie to me? You're so unqualified. You can also draw chi into your body. It must be something good.
Nice work! It's time for me to make my debut as a prospective master.
This is...
What the hell? You really do have an old man.
Where is this ghost from? Run rampant here! Take it!
Ha 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 ha. You're out of your depth.
Traitor! How dare you collude with the devil to murder your master? I'll expel you today!
The target has been released from the original master-apprentice relationship. The host can now take this target as a disciple.
No way! So simple.
I'm going to report you to the 2 Golden Core Stage Masters. I'll kill you and this devil together! Clear the door!
You think you're gonna make it back?
What do you want to do? No! Wait a minute! I can't use my power at all! No!
It's been a long time since I've tasted something so delicious. Huh? What are you looking at?
My generation of cultivators, we are supposed to act against heaven. Whoever messes with you, you kill them. It's a pity that your useless sect was taken away their mountain and drove them out to run away like a bereaved dog by others.
Ah, humiliating.
What are you trying to say?
I said, do you want to be powerful?
Uh-huh, asshole.
This old man not only steals my business, he also steals my disciple.
Can you make me stronger? Can you pass on the power of the Tao?
If you follow me, you'll be famous in less than 10 years. Even today's nascent soul stage cultivator won't give a damn. But the road to immortality involves a lot of suffering. Can you possibly stand it?
I can endure any kind of suffering.
Out of nowhere, a dark horse appears.
I can only seize him now. Wait a minute! Something's wrong with the old man.
Wangling, he's a loser in the eyes of the others.
This old man doesn't have system alerts like me. Why is he so eager to take him on? There must be something strange.
This is not the place to talk. I'll take you to a secret place first.
Let's see what your old ass is up to.
No one should bother us here. To practice my teachings, you need this yellow spring pearl in your hand. You've got weak bones and a weak foundation. There's only one way to improve your strength as soon as possible. It is I who have rapidly enhanced your abilities through the method of empowerment.
Empowerment?
Later, You use your body and mind to communicate with the yellow spring pearl in your hand to invoke its power, and at the same time, open your sea of consciousness to me to facilitate me to empower you. A two-pronged approach, a combination of both forces, can transform you.
Elder, why are you helping me?
In a grand gesture of magnanimity, I deign to help you, and yet you have the audacity to doubt me.
Thank you for your kind words, Elder, but I don't want to bother you. Please give me a ride.
An ungrateful whelp. Do you know what you're talking about?
No gains without pains? I'm clumsy and I'm not very good at this. I'm afraid I won't be able to repay you for your kindness.
That is not up to you. I wanted to save a bit of time, but seeing as you don't know how to appreciate it, then I'll have to do something else.
It's not the right script. The man of the hour is in conflict with his old man.
No. I can't sleep. What can I do to protect myself? Please. Yellow Spring Pearl? Respond to me!
Oh no! My secret was discovered by this kid. After that battle, my body was destroyed and my soul was seriously injured, so I could only cling to the Yellow Springs Pearl. I wanted to use this to refine the Yellow Spring Pearl, but I was almost refined by it. It must be that when this kid picked up the bead, the blood from his hand wound dripped down on it, unintentionally blood sacrificing this treasure. It's a good thing he's too low to fully control it. If I can take this kid, I'll be able to regain a new body and refine this pearl.
So he's not an old man, he's a villain. How dare you bully my disciple, you foolhardy creature.
It's so cold. So cold. Father, Mother, am I going to die? Your child is unfilial. I can't go back to see you. At that time, if I follow that Taoist priest, wouldn't I be in trouble today?
Get thee out of here, old man.
Stay away from my disciple.
Old demon, get out of here right now. Then I won't gun to kill you.
Huh? How dare you sabotage me? You're the one who wanted to die. I'll show you. My art of walking at night with 100 ghosts.
The old man's soul is but a fraction, equal to the Foundation's highest point. If he's back to his full strength. How horrible would that be? Since I've made this enemy today, I mustn't leave any loose ends.
A Buddhist thief. I hate monks the most.
The reddish points of light that lit up before. So it was their eyes.
Isn't this the Sun Xiaozhu who was just killed by Sikong Nan?
Little beast! After I kill you, I'll make you one of them! You'll always be at my disposal.
You're flaunting your axe for Luban and waving a broadsword for Guangdong. Who did you say you were more than capable of dealing with? In that case, let's do it!
My ghost. If I hadn't been so badly injured, I could have killed this little bastard like a dog, even at the Foundation stage. If you fall into my hands, I'll fry your soul as if it were lamp oil.
Too bad, you old ghost, that you've met your nemesis in me. The thunderous righteous judgment of the heavens, wild thunderblade. Old demon.
Die!
Ah! No! No! I can't fight any harder, or I'm gonna die here.
This old man's badly injured spirit is actually recovering at a rapid pace.
Kid, you can be as arrogant as you want to be. As long as I'm here in the Yellow Springs Pearl, you can't kill me. I'm going to get you for this sooner or later. Let's see. Who's laughing at the end?
No doubt about it. I'll be the one who laughs at the end.
What you did? How could you possibly break the link between the Pearl and me? Ah, this. It's the Dragon Seal of Heaven from the Taishu Sect. How could you possibly know the secret spells of Taishu Sect? You're not practicing Buddhism, are you?
The old man has been sealed.
Wangling should be waking up soon.
Why does the wound not respond to stimulation with magic power?
Oh no, his spirit is caught up in this too!
We have to get his spirit out as soon as possible. He doesn't have any tower skills. If the spirit is out for too long, it won't be able to return to the body.
Let's contact the 3 apprentices there first.
Master, what is it?
I have something to do today. You're getting a new junior.
A new junior? When will that junior come?
I'm not sure.
Take care of Tiny Tot and Juyi in the meantime. Wait patiently for me to return.
Don't worry, Master. We'll wait for you to come back.
It's so sticky.
Huh. You think you can trap me with the dragon seal of heaven, and everything will be fine? On the contrary, the dragon's spell allows me to see the depth of your cultivation, and I'll immediately take off the spell and make wine with your soul.
Before that, I'm going to kill you.
You can infiltrate the Yellow Spring Pearl with your magic power. You've made a magic weapon out of a Buddhist relic.
Old demon.
I'll use this Buddha's light formation to kill you today.
That's just the way it is. We'll stay at the inn until Master returns.
Eldest brother, it's boring for us to stay here and wait.
Then, let's go find Master.
Let's go to the market in the city. Let's go see what kind of swords we have. I'd like to have one.
I want to buy a sword too. Oh, that's right. We'll buy something for our new brother too, as a gift.
Okay, let's just go relax together.
The stuff is already bought. Where are we going next?
Huh?
Hey, don't miss it!
This thing...
Eldest brother, you're interested in this thing?
Uh-huh. I feel like it and I seem to have some kind of connection.
As my master used to say. Could it be that I'm destined for this thing?
Check it out, check it out. It's so weird looking.
Since Big Brother likes it, then we'll buy it too. Okay.
This wave, it's Thunderbolt Zen. Buddha has mercy on us.
Finally, the disciple has found it.
Hey! You two! Can't you wait for me? Laugh if you want to, don't hold it in.
Big Brother, why do you say you're unlucky in fate? Insisting on being tied to such a cumbersome thing, you're in for a real treat.
Big Brother, have you suffered some kind of sin in your life?
I didn't expect this either. This thing also suppresses the operation of my mana.
Why is Huiku's Thunderbolt Zen on you? Where's Wise Huiku? And where's the relics?
This monk's cultivation is unfathomable, and with Master not around, it's easy to lose in a hard fight. It was given to our master by a master. Then the master passed it on to us.
This little kid. I can't believe he's already at the 10th level of chi cultivation. It's really unattractive. I wonder who your mentor is.
Master won't let us talk.
I wonder what the maestro has to say.
Well, it's nothing. I've come to ask about the whereabouts of Thunder Zen. It's on you, isn't it? That's my Buddhist magic weapon.
The weapon was given to me by my master, without the authorization of the master. I do not dare to give it away easily.
What did you say?
Brother.
Alright. Do you know where the monk who gave you Thunderbolt Zen is now?
I don't know. We met him half a year ago near Tianjin, the capital of the Zhou dynasty. If you're looking for someone, Master, might as well make a beeline for Tianjin.
I see. Thank you to the 3 little givers. Namo Amitabha Buddha.
This monk's all thunder and no rain. Just like that.
It's likely to come back. We'll go back as soon as we can. Rendezvous with the master.
Okay.
I've got a long line.
Hopefully it's a big fish.
Young Master Tian, I recently spotted a child nearby.
What's wrong with kids?
That child is around 70% identical to Shi Ziling. I'm afraid it's his son.
You read it right?
I'm the best judge of a man's appearance. If the child were alive, he'd be this big. He'd be this big!
Go. Get a couple of guys to go up there and watch. Find out where they're staying and get back to us.
Yes, sir.
The aura inside the Yellow Spring Pearl is incredibly sticky, as if it were lead and mercury. I've been in contact for a long time. My mana, it's getting out of hand. This old man has borrowed the power of the Yellow Springs Pearl. It can actually resist the refining of the Buddha's light. I have to find a way.
the Night of the 100 Ghosts. In the past, after killing a target, the 10,000 Ghost Sect's secret god could detain the target and use its secret training to create a powerful ghost that would hide in the user's magic power. When needed, it would be released to attack the enemy, and the powerful ghost would retain all of the cultivation it had in its previous life, and the number of powerful ghosts it could control would be related to the user's cultivation.
The Night of the 100 Ghosts. Manyuki Sect. It seems to be a devilish sect that was very popular hundreds of years ago. He was killed by a swordsman from the Shushan Sword Sect. This topic seems like it could be used to shake him up. You're from the 10,000 Ghost Sect?
I can't believe there's still someone who remembers me. That's true. I'm Sikong Nan, the last elder of the 10,000 Ghost Sect.
A friend of mine mentioned it. Under his master, the legend of the Man Ghost Sect has been spreading for a long time.
Your friend? He's also from a demonic sect?
No, my friend Liu Yang is a disciple of Shushan Sword Sect. There's a legend in his school about a former master who single-handedly took down the gates of your 10,000 Ghost Sect with his sword.
What? You're fooling me, aren't you? I'll kill you.
He's in a hurry, he's in a hurry! The more anxious he is, the more broken he is!
Oh no! Little brat. I almost fell for your trick!
That's a quick response.
The Yellow Springs and the Blood River are also among the 6 great truths of heaven and earth. The water comes from the Yellow Springs of the underworld, which is closer to the infernal hell than the underworld's Blood River.
The Yellow Springs Pearl. It's probably related to the legendary Yellow Springs True Water. It might even be made from the Yellow Spring water.
The water of the Yellow True Spring is also known as the Water of Forgetfulness. If a human spirit is touched by the Yellow Spring True Water, it will lose its memory, and its power will be restored to the purest heavenly aura when it is touched by the water.
The Yellow Springs Pearl.
It's probably related to the legendary Yellow Springs True Water.
It might even be the Yellow Spring True Water.
The Yellow True Springs water is also known as the Water of Forgetfulness. The human spirit will lose its memory if it touches the Yellow Springs water. The Yellow True Springs water will return to the purest heaven and earth aura.
I can't see the Yellow Spring water inside the Yellow Spring
But it has a little bit of the magic of the Yellow Springs.
Water is the opposing force to fire.
I want to restrain the Yellow Spring water. It has to have the same level as the 7 true fires. It's a good thing there's no real Yellow Springs water here.
Can't say for sure.
I can try with the unshakable wrath of the Wrathful King, though I'm not yet able to cultivate the unshakable wrath of the Wrathful King. But they might be able to... With the power of the unmovable underworld technique,
I might be able to communicate with them.
It is finished! Can you believe that there are actually 3 people who practice it?
You're a dead man, old man.
Achoo!
What are you doing, you little brat?
My merciful Buddha switches to endless rage, annihilating all demons! Break the chopping block! Ah!
This...
Wrathful King? Have you angered the wrath of the furious king?
No!
You little bastard. Even if I die,
I'll take you with me! What a sound! There really is Yellow Springs water in this bead! The old man even brought it here! You wanna die with me? Dream on!
But the fury of the immortal king I could drive.
Cannot resist so much Yellow Springs True water, damn it! That is
Wang Lin's divine soul.
good disciple. It's about.
In the process of comprehending secret
That's
scripts,
the touch.
The Yellow Springs Nirvana technique.
This is the method of sacrificing the Yellow Spring Pearl.
Oh, I see.
When Wang Lin wakes up, through the Yellow Springs Nirvana technique,
he can completely refine this treasure and walk on the path of true life and prosperity.
Now,
as the master, let me master this method first.
When he wakes up, we'll give it to him slowly.
God damn it! Surprisingly, I was allowed to be refined by this treasure, the Yellow Spring Pearl. I'm not dead, but I'm as good as dead. Though I will never be able to leave this place in my life. But it was a blessing in disguise. I don't have to be afraid of this water anymore. On the contrary, I can still manipulate with impunity. 2 little bastards. This time, you're dead!
Both of you were being followed.
I've used my powers. He's only at the chi refining stage. It's not that monk master.
When we left Chuzhou City, a group of people passed by. There's an old man in there who keeps staring at me. Could he be one of them?
Find a place up front. Finish them off!
Okay.
Keep up with them! Why does young Master Tian want us to follow these three kids? It's a waste of time.
Hush! We'll do whatever the young master says. Don't talk so much. Why are the footprints suddenly disappearing? Not good. Wimpy kid.
It's better if you don't move. We've got a live one. Keep you alive or not, it's up to you.
Okay. Tell me about it. Why you guys follow us?
I'm a monk of the Yu family. If you're smart, you'll have to let us go, or you'll all suffer.
I've heard Master talk about it.
That's Tianyi's grandpa's house.
Yeah!
Take the side of the evildoer. Let's just cut it off.
Hey, copy that.
They recognize the junior brother?
It's possible, but I don't think they're sure. That's why they only sent these two men to keep an eye out.
I'm the one who dragged you down.
What's the drag? Talking about drag!
I'm the one who's slowing you down.
This sword is too heavy! I'm afraid the Yu family will catch up with us. Or I'll just throw it away.
That's too bad. The three of us will take turns. We should be back soon. I'll send a message to Master later.
We haven't heard from the two men we sent out. Are they going to find out? Elder Yue, I'd like you to do it again. It's important for the family.
I'm only responsible for keeping you safe.
Other matters, I don't care.
Why did the family send this old monster? What a misfortune. Follow the footsteps. Keep looking.
It's just that the sword is heavy, but it feels like my power is stagnating.
That's what's so weird about this sword. So I want to take it back to show it to my master.
Get the master now!
But now we're being pursued. Big brother.
And you've already taken him as your master. That's not good. Although you are not the legitimate son of the Marquis, who's unable to learn the Marquis' great Tao divine power. But the Marquis will arrange a suitable master for you. Please go back with me.
I've made up my mind. I appreciate your kindness.
Mr. Yi is always the most filial. But now you've been led astray. Your master must be an evil man. Such a demon should be deprived of his training, immersed in a cesspit and paraded through the streets. Then the world will be alerted. Additionally, the Marquis has instructed me. If we find Mr. Yi, we must bring he back safely. The Marquis's orders. It has to be done.
It's close.
Brat! The humiliation I've suffered. I'll pay you back 100 times over!
Damn, old man. Don't mess with me while I'm planning the Yellow Springs Nirvana decree.
24 relics.
Launch!
I'll see how long you can last.
Hey, don't you dare try to spoil my good. It's up to you.
Boom boom.
You want me to drink the Yellow Springs water? No!
Okay, but I want to be clear with you. If you don't eat this, you'll just starve.
But...
Could it be that... you've drunk the real water of the Yellow Springs?
Yes, it tastes good. But my head is spinning afterward. I can't remember a lot of things from the past.
It's a real beast. Not even afraid of the Yellow Springs water. It's just a memory loss after drinking it. What are you afraid of? The most important thing is that the food tastes good.
This guy's got a bad heart. Whatever. I'll eat first. I've been starving for the last 6 months or so.
Uh-huh. I'm counting on you, Tuntun.
Unraveling!
Brute!
The Yellow Springs. Communicate with me? This is my past life. And the one before that. Countless rounds of past lives. Reincarnation in the Yellow Springs. Nirvana rebirth. Everything is here. Toward decay and silence. And then get a new lease on life.
He just laughed.
Back!
that be?
Huh, why not?
Get your ass down here.
I have become one with the Yellow Springs Pearl. Unless the Yellow Springs Pearl is destroyed.
Otherwise, you can't kill me.
Who said the only way to kill is to destroy the Yellow Springs Pearl?
What did you do? What's with the water?
Do you know that the Yellow Springs Nirvana Decree also has a derivative spell? It's named the Puppet of the Underworld.
Puppet of the Underworld?
It's using the Yellow Spring water to turn people into puppets. Puppets not only retain their memories, but also their self-awareness. Simply put, you're the same as if you hadn't become a puppet. Except for one thing! That is, you will unconditionally obey any order I give you!
Finally got the old man out of here. My disciple is awake.
Where am I? Who am I? It's the old man's voice. How could he? I remember. It was this fairy who saved me. I was rude earlier. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm grateful for your help. It's a shame.
It's good that you know. Idiot. I'm glad you're okay. It's just a small matter for me to do.
Uh-huh.
Do you wish to be my disciple now?
I'm grateful for your help. I'd like to study under you. Be at your disposal. Please accept me.
Congratulations to the host on receiving his 4th disciple, Wang Ling. The host is rewarded with 1 chance at the lottery. Reward, 500 exchange points. Congratulations to the host for completing the first main quest. Special rewards for the main quest are released.
Finally! Finally!
I've been waiting for a long time and finally waited for today. Dreaming for a long time and finally realizing my dream, so I want to see what the quest rewards are.
But who made me a good master? This Yellow Springs Pearl is your chance. Keep it to yourself. It's good to be aware of the wonders of it.
Ah, Master!
In the future, I'll teach you everything I've learned. You have 3 other brothers. How far can I go on this path of cultivation? It's also up to you to make the effort.
Please, Master, spur me on. I will live up to my master's expectations.
Well, you're a good boy. It's good that you're determined. Except... I almost forgot to read Wang Ling's educational program.
Wang Ling is 15 years old and 6 months old. She's about to enter the body. She'll soon be on the 1st level of Qi refining. Her bone index is 5. Her enlightenment index is 10. Mind index 10. Fortune index 8. Recommended to practice water-based Taoism or demonic Taoism. Avatars are recommended to be developed mainly in the form of spells. Toward the root and bone talent is low. Initial cultivation is more difficult. But it's not easy to meet bottlenecks when you're upgrading your realm, and the process of cultivation is slower and then faster.
Aquatic road law. Let Wang Ling practice the Yellow Spring Nirvana technique with the aid of the Yellow Springs Pearl. It would also help him get through his pre-cultivation difficulties as quickly as possible. You and I will leave the Pearl. Once outside, I'll teach you the Yellow Springs Nirvana technique. After learning the Yellow Springs Nirvana technique, you'll be able to completely refine the Yellow Springs Pearl. In the future, in the Yellow Springs Pearl, you are the absolute ruler.
Thank you, Master! Master, I'll never forget it.
It's been quite a trip, isn't it? I've taken Trueborn as his disciple, and I'm cultivated the Yellow Springs Nirvana technique, having mastered the spell Underworld Manipulator. Refined an old devil as a puppet. But as good as the puppeteer's spells are, there are flaws too. It can only destroy opponent's physical body and make a puppet in the state of the soul. Moreover, the refined puppets are the same as dead people. Their cultivation is fixed in their lifetime, and they can't continue to improve. If there is too great a gap between the caster and the other party's cultivation, it cannot be made. Instead, it could backfire. It looks like the spell is quite restrictive. Well, when it comes to the bridge, it's alright. Better yet, let's see what the special bonus is. But, not bad for a special reward. It just looks so much more advanced than the mystery box from the raffle system. This thing?
God of War Puppet. As long as enough energy is provided, the God of War Puppet, which is not afraid of life and death, can explode with absolutely horrifying combat power.
Consume enough energy? Isn't that old ghost soul good material? Although Sikong Nan's cultivation has been reduced by his serious injury. But the old days were extremely strong. I think the quality of his divine soul is also extremely high. Huh! As long as we put the old man into the War God Puppet and sacrifice and burn his soul, we can drive the War God Puppet.
Master, I've refined the Yellow Spring Pearl!
Battlestar Galactica. Soul energy. The system really loves me.
Master,
Oh, worthy of being my good disciple, learning the Yellow Spring Nirvana technique so quickly. I was just talking to himself.
Master, there's something in your arms. You keep flashing it.
Crystal for transmitting sound. Maybe it's Tiny Tot and the three of them.
Master, when we were out, we met the Yu family. They probably recognized the young brother. We're doing our best to throw them off. Now on the way back to Mount Henyue.
Let's go. Go save your brothers.
Yes, Master.
Surround them!
It seems that I'm the one who got you into trouble in the first place.
Oh! I don't like to hear that.
Yeah. A brotherhood is a combination of soldiers in war.
The rest of the Buddhists are here too.
I am Huikong of the Great Leiyin Temple. Greetings, Mr. Amoy.
You know I'm here. How dare you show yourself?
I want to recover the relics of my master's elders, even if there's a mountain of fire and hell in front of us. I'm going to go for it. And never fear.
If that's the case, you'll be reincarnated early? Go after your master elders.
The Great Thunderbolt Temple's secret Buddhist protection power. How could you?
In the past, when the Marquis led his army to destroy the Great Thunder Sound Temple, he seized your teachings as trophies and gave them to all the soldiers who fought in the war. Although I've only got this Dragon Elephant Fist seal, I've learned a lot from decades of hard work. Exterminate the Dale Yin Monastery's monks for endangering hearts and the nation. But the Taoist magical powers themselves are right. When there are more suitable people to learn to use,
I'll get rid of you today. Then we'll settle the score with that evil thief, Zhu Hongwu. Rock Golden Winged Sword! Oh no, I'm no match for him.
it's worthy of the Great Leiyin Temple's strongest recluse power. The art of the rock riding the wind. Looks like we can't kill him today.
Just leave?
Okay. Young Master Yi, take me to find the demon who bewitched you. After beating him to death, I'll take you back to Tianxin to report to the Marquis. What's with all the unexpected visitors today?
Mr. Tao is wrong. If you're saying this is the territory of the Qin dynasty, those of you who have come from afar are the guests.
You're the Mountain Yue Master of the Great Spirit Sect.
Mr. Tower of the Tianjin Marquis. I'm sorry.
I didn't know Mr. Yu was here. What do you want?
Ah, that's the kid.
Yeah.
I'm here today for this kid. Where's Mr. Momiji?
I'm here to find Master Yi. But I need to find out where their master is first, so that we can get rid of that demon.
Oh, and he's got a master. That does need to go. Do you know where he is?
The three of them are very tight-lipped. Young Master Yi and that kid cannot be hurt. Then we'll pry the black kid's mouth open. Torture him till he told us.
Pretty good. Exactly what I want. Go!
You guys...
Aren't you planned too well? Red Lotus Race! 台术馆.
Come and get them. Alive. Ask them where they came from. Together!
Okay!
To catch bandits, first catch the ringleader.
Well done.
Not good! He's trying to suck us in!
Xanadu.
So cold.
With this move, I can't get my power to work.
Fight it! If you are really meant to be, help me get through this.
Oh boy. Luckily, my sacred mountain is fine. Give me this sword, too. The sword is really something, but not for you. Tell me, where's your master?
Stop it!
Brother.
All silenced. Old demon, be patient. Our master will come after you one day. Cut off your dog heads! All of you silence. Old demon, be patient.
Our master will come after you one day.
Cut off your dog heads!
Really? Unfortunately, I'm destined to be the one who beheads the demon. But you don't get to see the highlights.
A master who can't even protect his own disciple is a loser.
Bullshit!
Did you see that, Mr. Yi? Maybe the demon is watching from the neighborhood right now. He didn't even dare to come out to save him. You said, to have a loser for your master. What's the point?
Mr. Amoy was wrong. Look at this black-robed kid. He's just a punk who worships a punk as his teacher. Just the right match.
Call me a punk?
What can you do if I call you?
Go ahead. But you need to leave your life behind.
Master! Master!
You! Step forward and lead to death.
Play God and play tricks on him.
Let's see how much you weigh.
With you! You're not worthy of being my opponent. I'll find you an opponent in the same class.
Forcing me to burn my soul to power up the dolls.
Kill that old man!
My magic weapon was actually knocked away by a punch. How is this possible?
What kind of monster is this?
Continual, crush this old man's bones.
Black Rock God Mountain?
Did you just try to crush my disciple's bones?
No! Don't!
What a monster that was!
Elder Yue, just like that.
Monster, monster!
And you, don't rush off. Did you just say that my disciple is trash?
What the hell? Don't come over here! What are you doing? Let me down if you know what's good for you. I am.
The situation is not good. Take the hostages first. That was fast. Looks like I'm gonna have to do that. Celestial dragon phenomenon. Subdue the multitude of demons. Dragon and elephant voodoo. It's not over yet.
The power burns out! Completely burned!
All erupted.
No!
What? How could...
Mr. Tower is dead! Monster!
Who else? You want to take advantage of the situation?
How would he know?
Anyone who hits on one of my disciples today.
No one's getting away!
Our Buddha is merciful.
No effect.
Clean up all the obstacles. It's just as well that the Warlord Demon's power has run out. Huh. If it's useful, I'll take it.
Fellow Taoist, good tactics. You've given me a good show. This puppet is really overbearing. But it can only be in front of Jinden stage cultivators.
Fellow Taoist, you've seen enough. Now you appearing. What you want to do?
Ha 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 ha. They led a riot on my Xuandao Sect's territory, so I naturally have no responsibility. And since the evil hands have been eliminated by fellow Taoists, I'll take care of the rest. How is it?
Wily old fox. Who doesn't know that the Yu family is in opposition to the Hu family of the southern border of the Qin dynasty? The Xuandao sect is the southern border of the Qin dynasty. You're just trying to take credit from the Huo family. But never mind. Why don't I have someone to distract me from Yu family? Sure. Then thank you for your help.
Master.
I saw it all. Nice fight.
Xiaoyan, you're doing great. Very well. Don't worry about it. I will definitely cure you. It won't delay your date with Murong Yanran. Most of this kid's bones are broken. No wonder he can't move.
Master, you have to keep your word. Otherwise, I'll be there. It's not just about losing my face. And yours, Master!
It hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts! Master, take it easy!
Big brother.
Since you refer to me as Big Brother, I will exert my utmost efforts to safeguard you, in the same manner as Master advised me. In a normal family, an older brother has to protect his younger sibling, not to mention us.
Thank you, Big brother.
Oh! Your Master's newest disciple.
Wangling has met senior brother!
Okay. It's not too late to go back and get to know each other. The most important thing now is to treat your eldest brother's injuries.
Yes, Master.
I wish I had some disciples like that.
I wish I had a master like that.
Master, what happened to Big brother?
Xiaoyan's injuries are a bit severe this time. If he doesn't take care of it, I'm afraid he'll lose his body.
It's all because of us.
Big brother, that.
It's gone. I'll do something about Xiaoyan's injury. Don't blame yourselves. You guys go home and rest first.
Yes, Master.
I remember I got a formula for the Thunder Sound pill from Hoi Ku. Maybe it can cure Xiaoyan's injury.
But I don't know how to make pills at all. I don't even have a furnace.
How did I forget about him? It's not worthy of me. Xiaoyan is saved.
It's so noisy.
Flying with people, short space shuttles, and separate spaces. Black Cloud Flag is a real home run.
What do you want from me?
Are you also coming for our disciples? Some of my disciples said you recognized Huiku's Thunderbolt and are looking for him.
I am looking for him. He disobeyed and blasphemed his master and brutally murdered him. I want to recover the Buddha's bone relics from him.
What's your name?
Poor monk's name. Gokong.
If I tell you the whereabouts of Huiku, what will you do when you find him?
I'm going to stop him from cultivating, chanting him in front of the Buddha all his life, to make him take responsibility for his crimes.
Young monk, unfortunately, you can't do it.
Elder, do you mean you want to kill me? That's why I can't find Brother Huiku to recover the relics. Or that Brother Huiku has already been killed by you. That's why I can't put him in front of the Buddha to atone for his sins.
Huiku is dead, but not by my hand. Instead, he died with the monks under Zhu Hongwu. Esoteric Buddhism.
You mean Chu Hongmu, who led the campaign to destroy the Buddha?
Yes. I won't be punished if others don't offend me. I have completely destroyed Zhu Hongwu's second butler and Yu's family's Yue Lao, leaving them in pieces. If Yu's son has the audacity to harm my disciple, I will severely retaliate by taking his leg. Why do you think I left you alive instead of killing you?
It's because I didn't really offend my disciples.
Just trying to find out what happened to the reckless? Wrong!
Of course it's because Sikong Man's soul is burnt out and I needs to find new fuel. That's just one. Another reason. It's because of your disciple Huiku. When Huiku passed away, I'm right in front of him. This Thunder Zen, he gave it to me on his deathbed. But the 24 relics, they were destroyed in the underworld river of blood under the Black Cloud Palace. Huiku on his deathbed, he said he knew he was cheating his master. There must be hell to pay. I hate that I can't see the end of Great Joe. The day I avenge the bloodshed of my master's family. Your brother is a bigot. But for the sake of my master's blood feud, I'll go straight. I admire people like him.
Young brother, you're going the wrong way. You're confused.
That's why half the credit for you escaping from me today goes to that senior brother you've been chasing. What will happen in the future? You're on your own.
This Thunder Zen is a gift from Brother Huiku. Then I will not steal.
Then I'll let you go. What are you going to do?
I want to go to the underground palace to greet Brother Huiku. I'll try to find a few more relics.
If that's the case, I'll take you out first.
I've offended Sun and his disciples before. I'm grateful for your generosity.
If there's anything I can do for you in the future, just ask.
The palace is in danger. I hope you'll be more careful. I didn't think I'd be able to get it right. This monk is quite easy to fool.
Amitabha Buddha. I'll take my leave.
Go on, go on. The Great Thunder Sound Monastery's Golden Core Stage Monk storage
There must be a thunderbolt pill, right?
The monastery's Golden Core Stage Monk storage bag.
There must be a thunderbolt pill, right?
Hey, my legs are numb.
Wait, I'll help you. Fortunately, I swiftly assisted the monk in standing and secured the bag.
But I can't open the seal on it with my current level of cultivation.
Oh yeah, I can ask Wang Lin to pour some Yellow Spring True water on it to open.
Ding dong.
Hey, what's that?
This is...
It's so noisy.
Main thread. Creating the Sect's roots of Taoism. Mission statement. Building upon the past while integrating diverse heritages and magical abilities elevates a sect's foundation to a higher level of inclusivity, creating unique magical abilities that are exclusive to the sect itself. Only by doing so can it stand out as a leader among peers and establish its position as the foremost sect for generations to come. Time frame of the mandate, 1 year. Failure to do so will result in the host being erased.
Mission!
Erase me again?
Will this ever end? Huh? This damned system? And another thing. The time limit is only 1 year! At least let me build a foundation first! I'm just a poor little guy who's at the top of the key refining ladder!
Keto method of creating a system startup, whether to enter immediately. Warm tips. The first and most important step in building the foundation for a long life. The host must use the clan's self-created foundation Dao to build a foundation. The host meditates on an image. The system automatically creates paths based on the images.
Any kind of image?
Pikachu and Transformers? No! A moment of wild imagination feels great, but the aftermath could be a crematory disaster. If this affects the mission, what if the system wipes me out?
The roots of Dharma. The roots of Dharma.
The host's thoughts are confirmed. Start creating. The Heavenly Tao Te Ching created successfully.
This is... The Taiji gives birth to the two extremes. The two extremes give birth to the four symbols. Four symbols give birth to the 8 trigrams.
Please select the basic reference Tao. Going to create the first chapter of the Heavenly Tao Te Ching. Chapter 8, Trigrams.
Is this a way for me to get 8 of this world's existing dojos and then fuse them together to get a whole new dojo as my own creation?
The 8 objects that represent the 8 trigrams. It should be the original property of the Taoist law.
Try using the thunderous righteous judgment of the heavens.
That's right. Not bad for me. Yellow Springs Nirvana technique.
It's lit!
After that, the vast ocean and long river technique.
It's not responding.
It seems that each empty space can only correspond to one Tao of the same attribute.
Next could be the immovable king technique and the Sutra of Xitigaba.
Well, there's still the sky, the wind, the mountains, and the zephyr. There it is!
Book of Tai Yue.
Haha! It's engraved with the old man's original Taoist method and the Jedi! God help me!
Well, there's still the sky, the wind, and the zephyr. I've saved up a lot of redemption points, and taking Wang Lin as my disciple has also rewarded me with a chance to win a lottery.
The Black Cloud Palace side quest plus the reward points for accepting Zhu Yi and Wang Lin as disciples, I should be considered a little rich, right?
Starlow Magic Redemption Point, the 800s. The Canon of Heavenly Winds, Redemption Point. The 800s. The Secret of the Turbulent Wave, Redemption Point. The 800s.
These 3 items meet the requirements of the sky, the wind, and the zephyr. But I can't afford them even if I sell myself.
Purchase one and give the raffle a shot.
If I am unable to, I will attempt to undertake an additional task to acquire wealth for me.
The Starluo magic was successfully exchanged. Congratulations to the host for completing the realization.
The benefits of the way are excellent, but the person who created it was not of a high enough level.
I can only understand it superficially, but fortunately, this Starluo magic meets the requirements.
We're only 2 steps away from creating fusion.
Now it's time to verify the pedigree.
This dojo is not eligible for the raffle.
Well, none of the Dharma drawn by the carousel system meets the requirements.
Look at the investment system.
Wow, it actually has a thunderbolt pill.
There's also a Heavenly Wind Taoist dictionary. How can I choose?
Swindler! The sequence number for the Thunderbolt pill is 1. How can I roll that with 3 dice?
Then I'll just have to...
attack the Heavenly Wind cannon.
12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12.
13 points.
Damn you, system! You're the one with 13 o'clock! Your whole family is 13 o'clock! I'm backing off! I'm backing off the garbage system!
Pulse trigger, random side quest, Wind and Thunder Talisman Seal. Function. Wind and thunder transformation, rune formation. The storms and thunderstorms are mutually reinforcing. Cultivators can cultivate faster by using Wind and Thunder Incarnation Rune Matrix, which provides constant wind and lightning energy. Random task, Wind and Thunder Talisman Seal. Objective, host goes to Sea of Wind Thunder in Great Hengduan Mountain Range. Thunder Rune Seal is there. Find the Lei Yuan Rune Seal by using the sense between the Lei Feng Rune Seal and the Rune Seal. 3-month mandate. Task must be done on time or rejected.
Well, every cloud has a silver lining.
I wonder how Big Brother is doing now. It's our fault for going to the market.
I wish Big Brother would wake up earlier.
Feel relieved. I'm sure he'll be fine with Master.
Wangling, I have something for you.
Master, it's okay. Then the restriction on the Chenken belt will be removed.
Well, good work. Does this monk walk the path of asceticism? So broke. But fortunately, there are still some Peiyuan Dan and the herbs to make Thunder Sound Great Restoration Dan. This is...
The host triggers a randomized mission to repair the Chenken mirror.
another side mission. I abide by principles of integrity.
Randomized quest to repair the dry mirror. Task objective. The host goes to the ancient landscape which produces Star River sand to collect enough Star River sand to repair the Chenkun mirror. Time limit, 3 months. Overtime failure to complete the task will be invalidated.
Time limit, 3 months. The ancient landscape. The Great Hengduan mountain range and the ancient landscape, one east and one west, are more than 1,000,000 miles apart. Even with the Black Cloud banner, it won't be enough to run through these two places in 3 months. This is not the time to think about that. In order to cure Xiaoyan, I have to find a furnace to make the Thunder Sound pill. In order to make the Thunder Sound Great Restoration pill, it must be a good furnace. But where can I find a good furnace?
Master, what happened?
I'm trying to figure out how to cure your big brother.
Don't tell me. There's nothing Master can do?
注意. There it is. Haha. Of course I have a way. 注意, come with me to a place.
Master, you brought me here to...
Of course it's for this son of luck to pull out a furnace. The purpose of this visit is to help me select a furnace for Xiaoyan's alchemy. It's better than sitting in the inn all day long feeling guilty and uneasy. You have to choose well for your big brother.
Thank you, Master. I'll find it with all my heart.
What's that? What do you see?
Master, although this furnace looks ordinary, but I think there's something strange about it. Please make a decision, Master.
Good disciple, I'm glad you think it's weird.
What do you want to buy?
Let's watch the Master perform next. This thing looks good.
You've got a good eye. This sealed yuan box, but by a block of extraordinary quality. Sealed yuan stone carved into the precious medicinal herbs into it, which can perfectly preserve its aura and medicinal. How to sell it? I don't know if you're going to exchange things or pills.
Do you want the Pui Yuan pill?
30 Pui Yuan pills, and this sealed box is yours.
Peiyuan Dan refining is not easy. Huikong's storage bag is not much. Only 50 or 60 really big mouth. It's expensive.
How can a treasure like this cost so much?
I'm willing to give you something in exchange for the pills, so your bidding should be more reliable.
25 Pui Yuan pills. It can't be lower than that.
5.
How can that be? You're here to cause trouble, aren't you?
Since you just said that this box is made from a single block of sealing stone, then tell me, what's with these seams? What do you think happens when you make a false statement in this visiting city?
15. I can't go any lower or I'll lose money.
10. If you promise you'll pay me with one hand, or we'll go to the city hall and talk about it.
15 pre-UN pills. I'll give you this furnace, which your disciple has been eyeing for a while.
Okay. Who let my disciple like it? Do you think it's strange for me to bargain with that youngster for just a few pills of pre-UN pills?
With all due respect, I do find it a bit hard to understand how I can be so calculating over a small gain, so please enlighten me.
It's all about money, but don't underestimate it. The so-called money contains a kind of indestructible. Ghosts and gods cannot be easy to the mood. Every day to seek money far more people than the immortal worship of the Buddha. The common will of hundreds of millions of people converge together. Have you ever thought of the magnitude of that wish? Money. Throughout the whole of humanity, and everywhere in heaven and earth there is the way. In major matters, there are grand principles. In minor ones, specific paths.
Respect the teachings of the Master. I was a shallow disciple before.
Let's go. We should go back to making pills. No response. It's really weird, isn't it?
Better check it in the system. The Heavenly Heart Furnace. Synopsis. Fired with meteorite iron from the sky. When you make pills, you generate your own heart fire, adding a strong fire to it. Therefore, it can greatly increase the success rate of alchemy. Remarks. Only the 7 true fires can bring the power of the Heavenly Heart Furnace into full play. Required exchange points 3,000.
Oh, ha 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 ha! I've made a fortune! Juyi's judgment was right. But if this furnace is so good, why didn't all the people who handled it realize it? How does this furnace work? Oh, see, there's a note. So it takes 7 true fires. How can the 7 true fires be so easy to get? To the max? That is to say, then the 7 true fire level slightly lower level of spirit fire can also play a role, only the effect is not as good as the 7 true fire. The higher the level of the fire, the more obvious the effect. However, if the level of spirit fire is too low, it cannot drive the furnace. There it is! All the gods descend! The immovable king's raging fire is recognized as a high-level spiritual fire that is second only to the 7 great true fires. The crimson flame. It should be what's called heart fire. The power of burning is not much worse than the immovable king's raging fire, though with mana and fire. But I've never practiced that. Whatever. Take your chances! You really can't rely on luck when it comes to things like alchemy. Too much firepower? Or is it the wrong herbs? Wait. Cultivators who were good at alchemy often practiced fire-based Taoism. Because you have to use your own real fire to turn it into a bonfire to make the elixir. Then... Doesn't I have it? Xiaoyan, you're finally awake. How do you feel?
Thank you for your concern, Master. I'm fine. What does Master want from us?
You've seen the furnace, haven't you?
Is this the pot that we bought at the visitors' market earlier?
Yeah. This furnace is called the Heavenly Heart Furnace. I have reactivated it in order to expose its genuine colors. I asked you to come here today. It's to test you guys with this furnace.
Need guidance, Master.
I'm supposed to be practicing to heal Xiaoyan's wound. All the furnace and materials are here. Why don't I teach you some of the way of elixir along the way? I have intentionally left some mistakes and omissions in the formula of the Thundersound Great Restoration Pill, and this time I will test you to see if you can find them. Feel free to communicate with one another. I'll just be listening. Let's see who can come up with the right insights.
Well, should be first this, then that, then that.
Am I being too shameless? Only generally shameless.
What do you do with fireweed?
Try crushing it?
Yeah, makes sense.
And then what?
Oh, can we put the asparagus down whole?
I don't think so.
I have to say, the system's judgment is really accurate. Xiaoyan has the deepest understanding of pills. He also finds the most and fastest errors and omissions in my layouts. Okay, time's up. Which one of you can tell me what's wrong with this formula?
Disciples feel that you can't put the whole herb into the furnace. It has to be crushed first. Cold frost dew and fireweed must be mixed together. Only then can it be put into the Dan furnace for refining. In addition, I'm going to take a wild guess. The opening of the furnace should be half an hour earlier.
Do you have anything to add?
No.
All right then. I'll make an elixir the way you do. Let's see what the end result is. Brat. You can't give a damn! The hour has come.
what a strange scent.
I don't feel like the wound even hurts that much anymore.
Good, good, good. You have succeeded in finding all the mistakes left by Master and have refined the Thunder Sound Great Restoration Pill. Xiaoyan, take this pill and rest for a while. Your injuries will be harmless. Where's the black iron sword your big brother got? Bring it to me. What's it made of? It's so heavy. And it's making my power stagnant. Sure is a bit of a gateway. Get in for a peek. It's here. The world inside the sword? Blue, purple flames. Malevolent blazing tyrant sword.
Name, Underworld Evil Brilliance category, one of the 7 true fires. Details, the evil emperor's true fire, which burns from the underworld purgatory, is overbearing and its destructive power ranks at the top of the 7 true fires and is known as the king of all fires. Because of the destructive nature of the underworld evil brilliant, it was suppressed in the lowest level of the 9 underworlds prison and was rarely seen.
Oh boy, I'm afraid this is Xiaoyan's treasure. Ah! That's why I said I'd like to get knocked out of my marriage too. Xiaoyan, this huge sword, where did you get it?
Oh, I was bought by chance in the marketplace. What's wrong with this sword?
This sword named Malevolent Blazing Tyrant Sword. Inside this sword, it contains one of the 7 true flames, the Underworld Evil Brilliance.
Underworld Evil Brilliance? The 7 true fires?
Hey, we're rich.
Eldest brother, the potion we used to buy the sword, my second brother and I have the ingredients. We're in on it too.
Ha ha ha. I'll return your potion tomorrow.
Eldest brother is playing a trick on me.
That's nice. So envious.
Looks like this kid has a real affinity for fire.
Give it to me, brother.
The Emperor in the fire. Maybe it's his destiny. If that's the case, wouldn't the other 6 real fires be... Ah, Xiaoyan, have you ever used this sword?
Yeah, I've used it. The situation was critical. I put my entire heart and soul into forging this sword with utmost devotion. I remember that at that time, purple flames like a sea of fire came to my mind.
It's the Underworld Evil Brilliance. That's right. The Underworld Evil Brilliance is not just about domination. It's even a kind of self-willed life.
I remember it was the same sword that led eldest brother to rush out.
I remember too. At that time, eldest brother was on fire. Why is that?
Because Xiaoyan's cultivation is not strong enough to harness the true fire. Instead, he was suppressed by the fire.
Oh.
Huoyang. Now you, don't drive the sword blindly. Otherwise, you'll end up as a slave to the fire who's lost all sense of self. I understand. However, you deserve this. This sword, you could keep it with you. It's all for self-defense. But not until it's too late. Don't use it lightly.
Following the teachings of the master.
Look at the color of Xiaoyan's face now. He has fully recovered from his injuries. Looks like a few more days of rest and recuperation, and we'll be back on our feet. Next. It's just 2 side quests. How to complete all the tasks within the time limit.
Mission statement.
I think there's a description of the disciple system. I haven't really looked at it.
Disciple system. As the master requires, so the disciple obliges. The host's disciple can replace the host to complete the side quests assigned by the system. No alteration to the dictator's terms. Successful completion of the quest. The host will receive the quest reward.
Ha 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 ha! There's a way out! It took a little bit of a beating, but the 3 of you did a good job. You've already got the power to do it all on his own. But you still need to work on it. I have just the thing for you to do. Think of it as a training exercise.
The master said the grind is?
This is the Rune of the Wind. I have recently found out that in the Sea of Wind and Thunder, there is a pair of Thunder Rune seals. Your training is to retrieve it from the Sea of Wind and Thunder.
Master, where is the Sea of Wind and Thunder?
There's a mountain range 10,000 miles west from here. The lake on the east side of the mountain is the Sea of Wind and Thunder. The Rune of the Streaming Winds enables you to travel with the wind. You won't have to suffer the pain of traveling. You keep Malevolent Blazing Tyrant Sword in your pouch. If you want to train yourself, you can also take it out and hold it. Okay, that's all. Do you understand everything?
I understand.
For the moment, I'm going to the ancient archipelago to look for Star River Sand. He just got in. Just follow me. Experiencing while learning Taoism.
Master, how do we find Star River sand?
Well, I'd like to know, but the system only mentions that Ancient Archipelago produces Star River sand. It didn't tell me the exact location. Finding the Star River sand isn't a piece of cake. The more important part of the trip is to practice you well. You should know that. You don't have a great talent for roots and bones. But I think you're a piece of jade. You can only shine if you put in more effort than normal. Maybe these trials and tribulations are hard on you, but I believe you're gonna make it.
I will try my best. I won't let my master down.
This ancient swamp is your first training ground. It's not important to look for Star River sand. Here's the thing. You're gonna get a workout out of it. If there is danger, I'll do it. But the rest, you're on your own.
Yes, master. The disciple will exercise himself well.
Good. Then I'll follow you, to protect you.
Sure. I don't have a great talent. But on the subject of persistence, I'm not going to lose.
Though the search for Star River sand is largely up to me. But this kid hates fortune. At least you won't let me go home empty-handed. This wave of mana, a foundation stage cultivator? There's more than one, except for one foundation stage cultivator. There are also a few in the chi refining stage. Xiaolin.
It's Master's voice.
A few hundred meters further on, you'll meet a group. I won't show up. You're on your own if there's anything. Keep in mind, get along with others. It's also a grind.
Yes, Master. I mustn't let Master down.
They're here.
If I had known that this ancient swamp would be so boring, I wouldn't have come in.
Son of nobility.
We're coming in this time!
It's mostly about earning merit badges.
I know. You're telling me. There are only a few rebels. How much do I get?
3,000 divine warriors. Tackle the rebels. It seems that someone is rebelling against the rule of the Great Zhou dynasty. Failed and fled here. They're trying to hide from his pursuers by using the dangers of Azawa.
Mr. Shul, the terrain of the ancient landscape is treacherous. It's the few that get it, the few that get it. Besides, don't rebels have families? They're very easy to catch. It's almost a credit to Whitehead.
Yeah.
What Mr. Asako said is very true.
Who are you?
My name is Wang Lin. Greetings, seniors.
He's only at the second level of chi refining. How dare you enter the ancient realm at the second level? You've got a lot of nerve.
I'm here under the orders of my master, looking for something called Star River sand. I don't know if you've heard of it.
You're looking for Star River sand.
Yeah.
Take this man down! Hey, kid! Do what's right for yourself if you're wise.
Could it be that these people are also looking for Star River sand? Master hasn't moved. It's a test. It's one thing to fight or not to fight. Whether you have the courage to fight is another matter.
You were supposed to stay put, so you don't have to suffer. But now, you don't have a chance.
It's so impressive.
Suffer the death!
Right now. Yellow Springs Finger!
No! Don't!
To kill him. Oh no.
Though destined to become the true son of a killer. But it's the first time he's done it together. You can't be as cold-blooded as a robot after all.
Oh? There's something about this kid.
Little bugger! Then take it!
It's my fault for hesitating. Now hit the snake and it won't die. And it's coming back to bite me. Show no mercy when you strike. And do not strike if you can show mercy. In a battle of wits and a fight for survival, there's no room for my kindness and soft-heartedness.
How?
Mr. Ma, I'll take this treasure. I'd like you to do it. There are generous rewards afterwards.
I don't want to be a bully, but we'll help you restrain this treasure. Mr. Zhu can capture this kid on your own. It's just the right time to show the way.
With these words, sir, I'm relieved. Go. Up.
The growing speed of this vine is much faster than the wilting.
It would be a waste to have such a treasure in your hands. Give it to me.
It's not good. I don't have much mana left. He's just a
You really think you can take over the world? This treasure belongs to me. What? Who dares to meddle? Get thee out of here!
Master!
Nice work. I'll take care of the rest. You know the whereabouts of the Star River Sand? Why are they reacting so strangely? I'm wearing the wrong clothes. That's right, it's the same outfit. I really have the appearance of a...
He's just a cultivator who's at the top of the QE training ladder.
How dare you put on airs and graces in front of me? That's a laugh. You're a treasure to disguise your training. I can't tell until you do it. That spell you just did, you're a complete leak.
You're dressed as a Taoist, but you're using Buddhist techniques. So impure, you must be an independent cultivator. Unaware of vast cosmos. Who gave you the nerve?
My master's cultivation is unfathomable. Can't you minions pry into it?
You're an ignorant little bastard. You think practicing a great round of independent master will protect you? You don't know who you're messing with? Mr. Zhou is the first son of the Zhui clan of the Zhou dynasty. You're a pheasant in the mountains. I'm afraid you've never heard of it.
I've only heard of 4 great families in the Qin dynasty. In recent years, there's been an unprecedented amount of imperial power in the Zhou dynasty, the so-called family. Most of it's gone up in smoke. The Yishu family. I've never heard of them. Is it the new exploder?
Just because what you said, you're not leaving here alive today.
A little bug in the Qi training stage isn't worth my time. But this man is so arrogant. Maybe there's a backup. Mr. Zhu, you don't need to worry. What's he got? I'll just get it for you.
Huh? So what if he has a backup? The 3,000 strongest members of the Divine Warrior Army are all in this ancient swamp. The evil general is still around. Can he really turn the world upside down? Although this man poses as Taoist, but the spells are Buddhist. It's most likely the remnants of the Great Thunderbolt Temple. Capture the remaining traitors! Just the thing for a merit badge. The laws of the Zhou dynasty. Anyone who rebels and resists arrest, execute immediately without mercy.
Get down on your knees and surrender now.
Offer the jewel. I can just take away your cultivation. I'll let you live.
Mr. Zhu's still a softie. To deal with such a madman, a sword is enough. If Mr. Ma, who is at the foundation stage, makes a move, it's like stepping on a bug. Even without Mr. Ma, I've got a deadly weapon to play too.
So what if it's an effective weapon? Use your sword in front of me. You know what happens? I don't want to bully the little ones. You're in the QI stage. That's why I could only do it at the QI stage. But I didn't expect. You let your juniors look down on me?
This Taoist is out of his mind. Who do you think you are?
Foundation stage. You're the best you can do here.
A little bit of Fox Zen and you don't know what you're doing. You're talking crazy at a time like this.
Since you're a punk who doesn't know how to die, I'll send you to your death.
Although I don't wish to be a bully, it must be noted. Just using the power of the Jindan stage. I'm the one who bullied you.
This! How can that be?
This fellow Taoist. No. This senior, please withdraw your magical power. There may be some misunderstanding here.
Misunderstanding? You're making trouble for my disciple, and you're even waving your swords in front of me. The facts are all here. I didn't misunderstand you at all.
It's my fault for offending you. I'm Ma Wu, a disciple of Biluo Quan from Evergreen Mountain. My master is Ancestor Hua Teng. Please forgive me for my offense.
The evil general and his army are nearby. What are you afraid of? You Taoist! Suffer the death!
You have a Jindan talisman!
Break out. And join the army. Even if he is an old monster at the Golden Core or nascent soul stage, he will surely die.
Yes, sir!
Fellow Taoist, If you're willing to back off, we'll let bygones be bygones. What do you think?
As if. I think this Taoist is just pretending with a spell he picked up somewhere. When the spell is broken, I'll make him suffer.
Fellow Taoist, if you don't back off, Mr. Zhu won't let you off the hook. At that time, it's too late for you to regret.
Who is it that regrets too late?
What's that? Our Buddha is merciful.
No, no, no! This is the power of the Master.
Almost burned it all. I'm going to ask them about Star River Sands.
The fire's out. Luckily. There's still a piece of my soul left. Take advantage of the present.
Looks like you're the only one left. I can't believe there's still a piece of you soul left. Worthy of being a Foundation stage cultivator. It's more resistant to burning than those in the Chi refining stage.
Ah. What are you going to do?
Since you still have a piece of your soul left, why don't you do me a favor?
My master won't let you go!
I am aware that your master has engraved a magic incantation into your very essence. He'll know as soon as you're out of your mind. But if I don't kill you, what else could he know about what's happening to you right now? Now talk. Why did you turn your back on my disciples as soon as they asked you for news of Star River Sand?
It's because... to capture the Gale rebels who have escaped into this area.
The Gale Gang. What's the relationship between Star River Sands and the Gale Society?
All monks of the Gale Society will carry Star River Sand on their bodies.
I see. But I still don't know the exact whereabouts of the Star River Sand. Am I going to arrest a Gale Friar and ask him? It's best to practice spells with a specific casting goal in mind. For the next few days, you can practice the Yellow Spring Finger in the separate space of the Black Cloud Banner.
Yes.
But don't kill him. I have a use for him.
Okay. Master!
I won't let you go, even if I'm a ghost.
You're now a wandering ghost being. It's been half a month. Not only can't I find the Star River Sand, the Gale Gang can't find them either. It's like they're all playing hide and seek with me. Gale's men don't reveal themselves easily. But if a fight breaks out when Great Joe's pursuers catch up with us, that's why the mana wave is coming out. That's... That's... the Shenwu army of the Great Zhou dynasty.
Power name Shenwu Army. Details. The Divine Warrior Army is an army composed of tens of thousands of elite cultivators in the territory of Great Zhou. The army works well together and is disciplined. The Divine Warriors are equipped with uniform and powerful magic weapons, and the Divine Warriors Immortal Formation as their trump card.
The Divine Warriors Immortal Formation? What kind of formation is this?
Formation name, Divine Warriors Immortal Formation.
There's another weapon, and another overbearing formation. Those three men against the Divine Warriors. It's not good.
Chow dogs, try this!
Wow. This woman in red should only be in the early stage of Foundation establishment, opening up the Sea of Qi. But it's a tough fight.
Yue Hongyan, drop your weapons and surrender! It's the only way you'll survive. Gale Gang rebels! Anyone who resists arrest, shoot dead on the spot.
I'll shoot you first.
The Great Destruction Lance.
Earthquake of thunder in the center of the earth.
So that's what you were preparing for when you delayed your move. Kill!
Retreat! Yes, sir.
Let's get out of here. Chow Dog's brigade is arriving soon.
He's got a big heart. Risk losing by fraud, just to find the Gale Society's lair in the ancient swamp. If he made a mistake just now, he'll really die under Yue Hongyan's lance. I'll go along. Maybe the three of them will lead me to the Star River Sand.
He won't praise me. What about you? Now, praise me.
Praise me, or I'll kill him.
This demon, he's chasing my countrymen behind our backs. And killed my husband in front of my eyes. Now, he wants me to praise him. How could I possibly do that? General, you're a brilliant man. Possess great magical power. Please spare my son.
Continue! No stopping! I'll kill him as soon as it stops.
You, unequaled in the world, wise and capable.
No more? My biggest pet peeve in life is the kid. They always upsetting to cry, but don't praise me. What's the use of keeping you?
Kid!
After killing these three, the mana has been strengthened by 1 more point. That's good. That's good. This is the sword of the man who wouldn't praise me. Huh! The Gale rebels used this kind of weapon to position in the ancient swamp. Departure. Target! The rebels' lair in the ancient swamp. Not a single one can be spared. Yes, sir!
It's so bloody and murderous. Ah, is it just me? I see. Yue Hongyan and the Gale Society's monks, with the help of this magic weapon, changing direction in the ancient swamp. Oh, in the swampy swamps! I can't believe there's such a dry stretch of sand. It's like finding an oasis amidst the arid desert. Sandy beach. Sandy beach. Could it have something to do with the Star River Sand? There's no more miasma here. It's safer to hide my scent with a sneak. This place is really hidden. No wonder the Divine Warriors couldn't find them.
Is the Hongyan back?
Yeah.
Everybody's back.
Very good. Be vigilant during rotations and don't give away your position so easily.
Hey. I only spoke up when I saw it was you guys. If it's Chow Dog. I'm going to cut straight down.
Wow. This spell is much higher end than my sneak spells. If I hadn't been paying attention to your mana fluctuations, I'm afraid I'll be fooled by this illusion. But a magic weapon to hide one's movements. I've got one too. Here is a village.
Run or get caught. If we get caught, we dead.
The bastards are here to steal the chicken again! I'm gonna teach you a lesson today.
To manage weapons and protect the nation? Even if one wishes for no casualties, wouldn't that also be desirable?
These people I think they're all immigrants from the Snow Winds. The relatives of those Gale monks.
The evil general's murderous nature is monstrous.
If he finds us here, even for mortals,
they'll be killed just the same. How should I?
Listen up, everyone. Chow Dog's got a lot of people here this time. In the most critical situations, you'll have to fight too. If you don't work hard to improve your strength, you won't be able to protect yourself and your family. You should always keep that in mind.
Yes.
That's all. Crystals for transmitting sound.
I don't want to be nosy, though. But now that we're here, I can't just turn a blind eye.
Who are you?
Well, even though I've cheated a lot of people, but I remain moral, modest, and kind-hearted, possessing a good heart and earnest virtues. I really can't bear to see the people in the Peach Blossom Garden suffer. I am an independent cultivator.
Jindan stage in space spells? It seems that even if I crush the voice stone, there's no way to contact the outside world. Actually, it's better this way.
What's your name?
Wan Jiqiang, Great Zhou Divine Military Forces.
Lieutenant of the 1st Brigade of the Left Battalion. Who is the Shinto general leading the army this time? Except for your name. I won't get any more military information out of you. Is that what you mean?
The Taoist priest is a man of understanding.
Unfortunately, you're not. If I really want to know something, I can interrogate your soul directly. You think you can hide it?
That depends on whether the Taoist master has the skills or not.
Doing your duty. I've been watching you for a long time. I can see that. You don't actually want to relay the intel here back to your superiors. Where to go from here? You figure it out. I will not be entertained. It seems that the leader of the Divine Warrior Army is very murderous this time. Even his own men are worried about him slaughtering civilian mortals. This Wan Jiqiang, a sense of military discipline. But it's also very much its own thing. Although Emperor Zhou and Maki Xuanji can gather cultivators together, drill the army, but it's not really an army after all. That's all, that's all. Just leave him here to fend for himself.
Why does it feel cold in the back?
It's supposed to be hidden on your body. Where is it? Where is it? I found it. They're phallic weapons. This is... Star River sand? Though there's only 1 grain of Star River sand on this sword. If every Gale monk had a wooden sword. It means that the amount of Star River sand here is very substantial. These short swords. Helping the Gale Society to discern the way in the ancient swamp. But it's been pointing in one direction all along. So it's likely that the short sword wasn't used to discern direction. Maybe it's a starburst sand that's been measured by someone else, but I don't know. It's used to sense the direction of the vein. Huh. I'll have to try it soon. Uh-huh. This is the backyard of the mansion where Yue Hongyan taught Taoism. The ore inside this pit is extremely pure. I've explored the ancient swamp for weeks. I'm all a little out of sorts. The aura, which should have been mixed, suddenly became pure. It's a sign of some great power. Perhaps someone has placed a powerful formation here. Just to be on the safe side. It's better to enter with a sneak spell. Oh, the golden sands are divided. These streams flowing. They look disorganized, but vaguely formed a huge rune. There's a guy. There is a close connection between this man and the golden sand dunes and the water rules. I can't see the depth of this person's cultivation at all. That means he's way ahead of me in terms of training.
Are you a monk of the Great Zhou? You're the one who snuck in front of me. Yue Hongyan and the others. They've been slacking off more and more.
I'm careless. This golden sand, extremely strong detection capabilities. Black cloud flag. Luckily, hang in there.
Jindan stage weapon. But it's broken. It can't stop me.
Anyone who is related to the Great Zhou dynasty.
They're all cunning and cruel and can't treat them softly.
Oh no, these gravels. Each grain is heavily condensed and weighs 1,000 pounds. Even if I avoid them, the water also changes direction. Just go after the gravel. In that case, Heavenly Cage spell seal, unravel.
Hey, what the hell are these things?
Ha 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 ha, of course it's something delicious.
Damn it!
Bastard Lin Feng, what kind of mess did you feed me again? It's choking me to death!
It's good to have something to eat. Well, at least I'm thinking of changing it up for you more often.
Asshole, I'm going to eat you one day.
Shut up!
I can't believe it's been diffused.
You're injured.
Don't worry about it, Your Excellency. What can you do? Let's have it. Gangnam will take it.
I don't take advantage of people. Not to mention bullying a wounded junior like you.
A junior?
I have no ties to the Great Zhou dynasty. You could even say there was some friction. You don't have to be on your guard.
I'm willing to hear more about it.
One of my disciples is the Marquis of Xuanji of the Great Zhou dynasty, Zhu Hongwu's son.
I think you're trying to amuse me.
What if I told you that my disciple nearly died at the hands of his own father?
Before, Blackie failed in his attempt to abduct one of Zhu Hongmo's illegitimate child. Then he was saved by Huang San. Soon, it's been rumored that illegitimate child disappeared with Huang San. I remember that illegitimate child's name was Zhu Yi. Is this man's disciple him?
1 month ago, I killed Zhu Hongwu's second in command. He seems to be Tao Er.
Then Your Excellency is here. What is it that you are doing?
I'm here in search of a mineral. The name is Star River Sands.
How much do you need?
I'm sure there's Star River Sand here. I'm so smart his father opened the door for him. I'm so smart. As for how much, let's try it first. Do you have a cubic meter?
I can't give you that much.
He can't give that much. That means he's got more than a cubic meter of Star River Sand, but he won't give it to me. But I have no grudges against him, so I can't fight him to the death. If you can trade for Star River Sand, that would be great. It's the stone flute. The stone flute that never moves in the afterlife. Now how could it... This wave of mana, is this stone flute, can treat his injuries? Now I have an extra bargaining chip. But this man is so powerful even if he's badly injured. If we let him heal, wouldn't that be harder to deal with? You're also a descendant of the Snow Winds.
No, that's not true. If anything, if you really have to say it, I'm actually considered a citizen of Great Zhou. My parents are from Great Zhou. Before I learned, I also studied hard and even passed the examination for the Great Zhou Scholarship.
Then why are you fighting against Zhou's army now? Is it possible that your family died under the Zhou's hand?
My parents. They're all dying of old age.
Uh-oh! That means there's a lover of yours in the Gale Gang. She's a bit hot-tempered, though. She's definitely a Scourge-level beauty.
Your Excellency has met Hong Yan. I don't reject the idea of a man and a woman, but I've been a monk ever since. I haven't met the right person yet. Hong Yan also counted into that.
Who'd believe you? And why did you help Gale Gang?
Yue Hongfeng, one of the founders of the Gale Gang, were friends in life and in death. On her deathbed, she asked me to look after and protect her people. I promised her.
She's a person who's tormented by her injuries, and still remain calm and collected. Not to mention Emperor Zhou and Zhu Hongwu. Even the stewards of the Marquis's residence are of the same rank as her. Against such a force, they could be killed at any time. But him seems to be oblivious to the dangers. Even if he hurts, but he's not giving up his commitment to his old friends. Make a promise to other, must spend one's whole life. Your injury, I might be able to do something about it, but there's no guarantee of a cure.
This is... Your Excellency, do this. It's for Star River Sand, but this sand is very useful to me. I can't spare a cubic meter for you.
Why does this Gao Nanhua value Star River Sand so much? There's no need to rush about the Star River Sand. I'll give it to you if I want to. There's no need for so many reasons. You don't have to think too hard. But there's only one thing. The thing I used this stone flute to heal your wounds today. Don't be rumored abroad it. Can you do it?
I can do it.
Then there's no harm in it.
This man gave me the stone flute so easily. Seems to have a lot of confidence in his abilities. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Could it be the cave of an immortal?
It's an extraterrestrial space similar to the Void battlefield.
This stone flute.
It seems to be the key to opening the cave.
I'm afraid that's why Yan Mingyu and Taishu's sect liked it.
This stairway to heaven makes me feel like a déjà vu. 10 years ago, I accidentally found this stairway to heaven in a mountain peak. I thought I'd met an immortal. Facing up the ladder. Who would have thought? I've just stepped on the steps. Then I was struck by lightning. Seriously hurt on the spot. If I hadn't backed off right away, I was afraid I'd die right there.
A golden core cultivator like Kang Nanhua was seriously injured after only one step on the platform.
Then how powerful is the cave's restriction?
Whoever created this cave and set up such a horrible restriction is really something.
The stone flute may have something to do with the cave.
Using just the stone flute won't necessarily ensure you can access the stairway to heaven.
Since then, there's always been a mysterious force inside of me. Now tortures my flesh. It's more damaging to the soul. I was lucky to save my life, though. But with serious injuries. Till.
Where is this mountain today?
I've been back to the same place looking for a cure. But the ladder, it's gone. I'm sorry, but I've been looking for you many times. All for nothing. That ladder doesn't seem to be fixed in any one place. Instead, it's floating in the turbulence of space. Occasional appearance.
Yeah. The cave in the image just now appeared to be hidden.
It's like hiding in the void. It's moving with the turbulence of space.
In a word, thank you for your help. I thought this would only ease or suppress my injuries. Now it seems that I have hope for a cure. In that case, I won't need the sand. Not mention 1 cubic meter. And more too for you.
It's all Star River sand.
I've been injured before. We can only rely on the refined Star River sand to manipulate the Ganges quicksand formation here. Now with your help, there's hope for a cure. I'll give you all the sand here.
From what he said, if it wasn't for the stone flute, it would have healed him completely.
He'd rather continue to be humiliated than deal with me.
In his eyes.
Stay strong! Protecting the people!
Keep his promise to his old friend. Far more important than easing the pain that had tormented him for 10 years.
Is it worth it?
It doesn't matter if it's worth it or not. It's not about nobility. I'm just following the rules. If my heart is set on gain or loss, seek luck and avoid calamity. Go against my conscience. Instead, it creates demons. It's not good for the practice, and not worth it. Sort of. I could be considered a last resort. Everyone's path is different. I feel like this is my path. I'll just keep going. Okay, all the Star River sand here belongs to you. I'll heal my wounds first. Please go ahead, fellow Taoist.
That should be enough! This mirror is devouring my mana.
Try to use my magic to establish a connection with the mirror.
Hello? 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 Anybody in there? Reply me quickly.
This mirror has no self-awareness.
It's just absorbing mana out of a need to repair.
I thought someone was messing with me.
But this mirror consumes too much mana again, right? I'm getting sucked dry. My rejuvenation pill. Damn.
Although there's a saying that the divine hides itself.
But you really look too ordinary. No amount of beauty filters on you can change the fact that you're ordinary.
The host has successfully repaired the Chenkun mirror, completed the random branch line of repairing the Chenkun mirror. The mission rewards 500 exchange points.
500 points.
Plus the remaining 700 points from earlier.
Now it's 1,200 points. Bring me the Heavenly Wind Dictionary. He, ah.
Heavenly Wind, Taoist Code, Redemption Points 800. Introduction. Secret Taoist teachings unlock wind and cloud mysteries. Star Chain unlocks heavenly scrolls for wind aptitude.
Just one more to go.
Thanks to your excellency, I've been able to heal my wounds. This is to be given in exchange.
You're welcome. It's not safe here anymore. If I can find this place, sooner or later, Zhou Jun will find it too. If you really want to keep your promise to your old friend, it's better to think of a way out as soon as possible, and leave with the remnants of the Snow Wind clan as soon as possible.
Now that I've regained my strength, I don't dare to say that I'll protect them. But at least there's more room for maneuver, and a lot less need to hold on to this one place.
Since you've made arrangements, I won't say anything more. I'll leave you here. I hope we'll meet again someday, sitting and talking together.
Your Excellency, I'm looking forward to that day.
Mission accomplished. It's time to go back with Lin and the Black Cloud flag. Black Cloud flag. It seems to be movement.
It's a sound-transmitting crystal. Go hell!
Have you thought this through? If I remember correctly, what you just did. It's like a renegade, the Divine Warrior Army.
True. But as that Conan Hua said, it's in my nature. May not be violated. I think it's the right thing to do. So I did. But if not for General Evil leading the group this time, I would never do that. But if he finds this place, all people, whether they are cultivators or mortals, they're all going to die. That's something I don't want to see.
How you decide is up to you. Just don't regret it later. There was something wrong with the mirror. Pour in the power and see what's going on. What's this pile of yellow dots? And what's this? This looks familiar. Ah, if the yellow dot represents my current position, these thousands of red dots are...
Oh no!
The Great Zhou Dynasty.
The Divine Warrior Army!
I see. And the red spot on the mirror is a reflection of where these people are. The size of the light spot represents the strength of one's cultivation level. Look at this formation. The Divine Warrior Army has already discovered the Lone Mountain where the members of the Gale Gang are hiding.
They're on their way.
Why are you...
Look around.
This... but I didn't...
I know you haven't reported anything. Every move you make within the Black Cloud banner is under my surveillance. I'm calling you out, just want to ask. What is the strength of this Divine Warrior Army? Who's the leader?
This is the left battalion of the front army of the Shenwu Army. They'll get a head start. It's the toughest team in the Divine Warrior Army. The front army is the spirit of the Divine Warrior, and the Peak Camp is the first of the front army. All the generals of the Peak Camp are the cultivators with the most extensive experience in magical combat. I don't know how many people were higher than the rest of the battalion on average, but that was in the past. Not long ago, the former left camp general was demoted for his crimes, and the Peak Camp general was transferred to our left camp.
That's the one you're talking about, the Evil General. His last name is Evil? What about his first name and master?
His last name is Evil. Instead, his full name is just one word. The word is evil. He was an independent monk before he joined the Divine Warrior Army. It's said to be the next generation of the annihilated killing god Sect. Rumor has it that the evil general is a murderer by nature. Whether you're a practitioner or a mortal, anyone he doesn't like, he'll kill them all.
The god of murder gates.
Attacking other countries in the past, hundreds of mortals and cities have been massacred by the evil generals. Although his cultivation level is still only at the golden core stage, but it's a reputation that's long gone. He is known as the first of the Divine Warrior Army. So let's get out of here before he sees us. What do?
You go in first.
You used a broken Jindan stage magic weapon to spy on our battle formation.
The rat that hides its head in its tail.
Die!
Oh no.
The Black Cloud flag can't move. They've combined their efforts to completely lock down the space between heaven and earth. This is...
Ha ha ha.
evil! 24 heavenly law information. Fallen.
The immovable king's wrath. Relics? The great Thunderbolt Temple Ball thief? Hey, that's dead too!
It's gone.
In the compassion of Buddha, he also assumes the wrathful form, unleashing infinite fury to vanquish all demons.
Burning away everything.
Got you this time.
So it's a little ant in the refining stage who got the Buddha's relics by fluke? It's just an artifact. Now praise me, or I'll kill you!
Praise you? Are you out of your mind?
I practice the ancient way of killing. The only way to increase my cultivation is to kill. That's why I keep killing people! I'm numb from killing! Bewildered and jaded. The only thing that gets praised after murdering. That's when it makes sense to kill people again. So now, you praise me!
So you're really sick in the head. It's my fault for getting too involved with you.
No. Then you can die!
The way to kill is to attack, not to defend. It's only when you go against the sky that you're a sword against the sky.
Oh no! His sword is faster! The Sutra of Xitigarbha! Launch!
In addition to the fury of the immovable king, do you still have the Jizo body?
This homicidal maniac won't back down so easily. Is he planning something?
史上第一祖师爷，嘿嘿，
师傅，每周5、周日更新一集，乖徒儿们，快到为师碗里。